Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Just kidding, we're starting with the smaller one. Oh, that's pretty cute. Oh, yes. I think this is a Gift Plus figure right here. Oh, a new one. Oh, this looks really pretty. Yes, whoever puts the Ami card on the side, beautiful job. What is this? Oh, no way. I'm surprised I got this already. Okay, which one is the, oh wait, this is the diorama, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. She is a beaut. It's my boy, New Jersey, which by the way, this did go on sale for about 3,000 yen. I called it. The last one. That is a lot of stuff. This video is sponsored by World of Warships. World of Warships is a free-to-play naval combat game where you can take command of some of history's most iconic warships and bring them into battle onto the open seas. There's over 650 historical ships available to play, spread across 13 different nations. The game is constantly evolving and you can expect new content every month, including collaborations with other games, music groups, and even anime titles. Speaking of, it's a great time to hop in since they are currently having their 8th collaboration with Azur Lane, and this is the biggest wave yet. 6 brand new ships including Massachusetts, Shinano, Harbin, I love you, and more, along with 8 new commanders as well. The collab features new missions and rewards, so ready your fleet and set sail. So come aboard and download World of Warships for free using the link down below and code AzurLaneWave8 to claim your Azur Lane starter pack. Huge thanks to World of Warships for sponsoring this portion of the video. Alright, so as you can tell, we do have a lot of stuff. I'm not going to be opening up all of the scale figures in this video. The rest will be opened either in their own separate videos or with other future figures that are coming in. First up, we have Kafka, 1/7 scale made by Apex. I do regret not waiting on the HSR video just a little bit so I could include Kafka in there, but some circumstances have changed that make me not regret waiting anymore. So she'll be opened in a future haul video, I think, just not this one. Another Honkai Star Rail based item. We have this. If you can't tell what this is the Ranmei diorama from Mythos. Literally no indication of what it is on the box, so if you actually saw this in a store, you might be wondering what the heck this thing is. But yeah, it's the picture frame diorama thing. I'm gonna be opening this up with Kafka. So next up, we have Arknights, Amiya Solo Around the World version. 1/7 scale made by Good Smile Arts Shanghai. Pretty excited for this one. It's been a little bit since I got my last Amiya figure. Couple of Azur Lane figures. So we have Tako. She's one of my top favorites from Azur Lane, and we have her, I don't exactly remember the name. I just call it her Taimanin outfit because that's basically what it is. But yeah, this one looks really sick. New Jersey. So this is her Zozo Town collaboration outfit. I think this retailed for about 20,000 yen, I forget. Like I said earlier, this actually already binned a little bit by like 3K. I think I mentioned it in a previous video that if I were to guess how much this would bin by, 3,000 yen. Do I feel a little bit ripped off? Just kidding, yeah, I do. We have another Mythos figure, part of their Gift Plus line, Enterprise, her Race Queen outfit, because I didn't want to buy the Apex one. I picked up this one instead. Back to Arknights, we have Logos, also from Mythos, part of their Gift Plus line. Again, these things are super cheap, well, relatively super cheap to like actual scale figures. So like, why would you not buy them? We have, oh, this is a special one, by the way. A Hatsune Miku figure. So this is her Meihua Sanon version. 1/7 scale made by GSC, I think. And this is the first Miku figure I bought in 10 years. I don't know if I actually want to do a dedicated video on it. We'll see. I'll think about it. We have my first Aniplex figure in a long time, Saber Alter. Her bunny version with the huge burger. I cannot wait to open this up. Then of course we got the Nikkei duo, Blanc and Noir's white and black rabbit versions. So those are the figures, but I did pick up a couple of little extra stuff. So we have a couple of Fumos. We have Bremerton. You got her twin tails, her big jacket, her visor, super adorable. And then you got my two favorites, Atago and Tako. So the company behind the Fumo brand, Gift, actually made a pair of Atago and Tako Fumos back in 2018, I believe, for KenKen. And I actually have them. Here they are. They have like the Fumo body shape and everything. The only difference is the face, particularly the eyes, as you can see. But at the time, the Fumo brand was strictly dedicated to Toho. When you said the word Fumo, you immediately thought of Toho because, you know, those things were intertwined together. But over the last few years, Gift has actually branched out the Fumo brand to other series aside from Toho. So I guess they wanted to remake the Atago and Tako ones to make it more in line with the rest of the Fumos. So, yeah. We got a mug, Goddo Kato, Neko Arc. And then on the back, you also have another Neko Arc, which says celebrity, and she's like jumping up for joy. That's adorable. Oh, they even give you a coaster for this one too. I appreciate that. Oh, how beautiful is that? Oh, you cannot tell me that doesn't look good. So it's Red Hood from Nikkei of her Retro Days outfit. I can even see it through the back here because the light's shining right through. God damn, I love those shorts. I don't know where I'm gonna hang this, but I'll find a place. I really love the box, very slim profile, as it should be. It's got neon signs of the drink, the French fries, the ketchup bottle, the burger. Got various photos of the figurines with some Polaroids in the background as well. Dope design, like that. In other news, how you guys been doing? I've been doing great, actually. I've been enjoying Slime Season 4. I still can't believe we're getting like 5 cores, I believe, was it? So we do have the base here. Thought it was going to be just a simple black piece of plastic, but they actually added a wood vinyl decal or whatever on top of it. It's the little things, you know? Oh, it's the burger. Yeah, here's the platter of food. It is quite big. When I was talking about this figure, some guy in the comments asked, but was a little bit worried about the weight of this being too heavy for Saber Alter's arm. And I was like, it can't be that heavy. I stand corrected. It's actually got a decent amount of weight to it. I still think it should be fine. Like, her arm's not gonna bend due to the weight or anything. They put in a crazy amount of detail on this burger. The patties have like the char, the cheese just folding down because, you know, they're melting because of the heat. Then we have Saber herself. The pantyhose looks really nice. Assembly, 2 pegs here. And then the platter has 3 holes on the bottom. That corresponds to her middle and ring finger and her thumb. I can't seem to push it in all the way, and I don't think I want to, because I feel like if I put any pressure in the wrong direction, it's gonna snap off one of the pegs off of her fingers. If you're gonna pick this one up, I'd recommend getting it pre-owned, or hopefully it bins. Sculpt-wise, everything looks really good. I love the pantyhose, the bunny suit, love the face, especially with the French fry in her mouth that she just took from the customer's order, probably. So I think Saber Alter turned out pretty decent. Right? Like, I think she looks good. There's only 2 nitpicks I really have with the figure. Number 1 is the platter. I feel like Aniplex should have just had this attached right from the get-go rather than having the weird peg on the fingers thing. Because as it is right now, Saber Alter doesn't actually hold the platter straight. It's at an angle compared to the promotional photos. If you're really OCD about that, this is probably going to irritate you. And number 2 is the scale size, right? Like, on the box, they advertise this as a 1/7 scale, but if I compare this to any other 1/7 scale figurine I have, like, this is way smaller. It's more of like a 1/8. For 24,000 yen for a falsely advertised 1/7 scale figure, plus with the angled platter, I wouldn't really consider it a great buy at 24,000 yen. Only really get it if you really appreciate the aesthetic. Otherwise, I'd say get it on pre-owned or wait for it to bin. Solid figure though. I think it looks really nice. When it comes to Blanc and Noir's boxes, they're pretty much the same design-wise. Beautiful images of the figure on the front, side images on the top. Their images are literally everywhere. Their names and cursive writing here on the bottom. Only difference between the boxes are the colors are reversed on them. We'll start off with Blanc first because we'll save Noir, who is my favorite, for last. Here's the base. You got a wood finish, cherry blossoms. I'm guessing these are mounds of snow. And you got a little bunny here. Adorable. It's also in this weird cutout shape. It's not a full circle, which actually is better because it takes up less space. Blanc does come with an additional headpiece. Now, if I take a look at Blanc here, honestly, the facial expression isn't that much different from the one that comes already on the figure. The mouth is probably just slightly more closed, and her eyes definitely have a little bit more of a sparkle to them, but that's about it. Everything else is pretty much the same. Let's take a look at Blanc. Pretty good. Assembly. Hopefully this is easy. I stand corrected. This is not going to be easy. Oh, this is definitely one of the figures that aren't going to slot in really smoothly. You're going to have to do the old twist and push. All right, so I got her foot into the big peg, but the small one for the tip of her toes doesn't want to go in. Unfortunately, Good Small has been having a couple of QC issues with their figures as of late, and I guess this is just one of them. Either it's user error and I'm dumb, or the figure isn't as well put together as it should be. I can't push it in all the way. It feels like I might break something, so I'm just going to leave it there for now. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Noir already comes attached to the base. And the base is pretty much the same as Blanc's, with the exception of the bunny. One of the ears are transparent. And like Blanc, Noir does come with an extra headpiece. And this one's facial expression is actually different compared to the original. Pretty much just a regular smile. She's looking at you. She's got a little X across her face, but on the other faceplate, she's a little bit more, I guess this is sort of like an embarrassed face, or maybe a crying face. Personally, I'm going to be sticking with the default one. That's pretty much it. 0 assembly required. Okay, so let's go over the figures. Beautiful, extremely elegant, right? Like the yukata designs here. Oh man, the level of detail and sculpt work on this is fantastic. Her legs and the backside here, immaculate. She's definitely got the curves in the right places. While her partner in crime is definitely the more voluptuous woman. Noir, the woman that you are. I just love the designs on the clothing here. You know, with the gold paintbrush strokes, the water waves, especially with Noir's white and black, it looks gorgeous. Not to mention the hair sculpt too, the details, probably some of the best sculpted hair I've seen. Extremely precise. Same with the paintwork on the hair, nice shading, nice gradation, it looks good. Now, as much praise as I'm giving them, my particular units do have some issues because quality control is always a thing. So even though mine have issues, yours could potentially not have any issues. If I were to take a closer look at Blanc's left thigh here, you'll be able to see a slight, I don't know if I would call it a scratch, sort of like a paint smudge, and I can't really rub it off. There's also some little speckles of maybe like dry paint that kind of has adhered to the figurine. I tried to rub them off, but nah, they're there to stay. Sure, if I hold the figure at a distance like this, I can't really see it at all. You have to be really up close and the light has to hit it in a certain way, but it's unfortunately there, which is very sad because I think Blanc is a fantastic figurine. Like, she looks really good. And unfortunately, if you have paint quality issues like this, it's not exactly an enticing buy. Like, I can notice one here on the back of her right sleeve. I would like to say Noir doesn't have as many paint quality problems, but hers are much worse because it actually appears on the skin. On her right thigh, there's like that same brush stroke. You can't rub that off. And on the left side of her butt cheek, there's like a fingerprint smudge kind of. Honestly, it kind of looks like a stain. Now, if I was super anal about it, I would probably email customer support and try to get these two exchanged for new ones. But who's to say that the new ones aren't going to have like the same similar issues? So definitely not something you expect to see at this price point for 25K. Now, Noir has actually been, you can get it cheaper, 22K, but for some reason Blanc is 25K still. So if you can get past the QC problems and get them for much cheaper than MSRP, I would definitely recommend these ones. They're so good, and it pains me that they have like these slight problems. At least you can only tell if you look really close up. Of course, if you don't want to pick up these ones, you can pick up the Star Vexa ones, the 1/4s, for like 90,000 yen. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'll be opening up the rest in other videos as well, so stay tuned for that. And catch you guys in the next one. Peace.